The characters of the story: the woman who had two navels. First is Connie Escobar, a daughter of a politician, the one who lied about her being married hours ago and that she was 30 years old. And to be presented by Charmy Sabsal. Paco Tixera, a band leader who was chased by Connie and was married to Mary and also had a good time with Senora de Vidal, and to be presented by Karen Jean Restificar. Senora Concha Vidal, mother of Connie, and to be presented by Ria Pangandoyon. Rita Lopez, Pepe's wife, and to be presented by Amelita Kayakay. Next is Pepe Monson, a horse doctor, and he was the one whom Comi consulted for her two navels, and to be presented by Almira Piquero. Father Tony Monson, a priest and also Pepe's brother, and will be presented by Maria Teresa Avergonzado. Other characters are Mako Escobar, whom Connie was forced to marry, Manolo Vidal, father of Connie, Helen Silva, the friend of Rita, Pete Alfonso, Kikay Valero, and Esteban Borromeo, ex-husband of Miss Senora Concha de Vidal.
The story begins when Connie Escobar, daughter of a politician and a famous beauty, visiting Pepe Monson, a horse doctor in Hong Kong for a consultation because she has two navels.
You're a doctor, right? Yeah. Could you help me remove my other navel? Navel? Yes, you heard it right. I had another navel. And I'm afraid that by the time I give birth to my children, where would the other umbilical cord be connected? I don't want my baby to be in critical condition, so please help me.
I'm sorry, Connie, but I can't help you. I'm not a surgeon. I'm a horse doctor.
Connie told Pepe about the story in her childhood.
I remembered when I was a child, I had a doll named Minnie. One day, I decided to go around the neighborhood with her, and then I saw a pond with a lot of fish in it. I stayed there, and then I realized that Minnie needed a bath. Unfortunately, while undressing her, I found out that she has one navel. At the same time, I heard a thunder. I was shocked, and I accidentally threw Minnie in the pond.
Pepe talked to Senora Concha Vidal and discovered from her that Connie was lying.
Don't trust her. All she said was a lie. I forced her to marry his husband because she was afraid with her father who is related in politics.
Senora Concha told Pepe that Connie was chasing the band leader named Paco Tixiras. That's why she's still in Hong Kong. Concha and Macho followed Connie in Hong Kong so that they can bring her back in the Philippines. One day, when Paco was waiting for Senora Concha in her house, he found Connie, and from that moment, he started wanting Connie. Connie had watched Paco perform in the clubs. Paco drove Connie into his hotel, knowing that Connie likes him.
Hello, hon. Are you free tonight? I was planning to have a get together with Paco and his wife.
At the club,
I think there is someone who's keeping following me. I need to hurry. I need to go home. My father was an abortionist.
No, all I can say now is that you go to the monastery and fight for your Ronnie. He's my brother. I'm sure he'll help you.
No, I need to go home.
What's wrong?
My mom wants to be home in a better.
No, it's just for imagination.
No, listen to me. These letters, I read it like 2 months ago. They're having an affair. Who's I don't want to see them. Let's go.
What is weird? Look, she's drinking a lot of coffee right now, and just nowhere to go. Let her stay here.
That way I'll just stay here.
Are you sure the girls are getting rooms?
Yes, I'm part of it.
Good morning, hon. Where's Connie?
I didn't know. Did you know Father Tony?
I'm Connie Tony, and yes, you are.
I'm Tony.
Gosh, you're the one who's talking about.
Yes, Father. And I have something to confess.
What did you?
Father, I have two neighbors, and I'm so worried about it. You made your that? No, dear. Look smart and very clever. I think you're a star to make your company. And I'm not the right person to teach you how to do it. Okay, Father. Thank you so much. God bless you.
Father Tony,
Yes, Senorita.
I've heard that my daughter Tony talked to you. I was worried because she maybe said something that doesn't make sense.
Yes, literally, it doesn't make sense, but as I look into her eyes, it's so serious.
Connie went to Father Tony to confirm that she has two navels.
But why? After all, he's your husband.
But father, I have two navels.
I think Phoebe can handle it. Look, I have a lot of things to do in the chapel. I need to go.
Connie showed Pepe her two navels, but Pepe said that her navels was okay.
What? No!
Connie remembered her hallucination when she was 5 years old. She went to the carnival and wanted her doll, Minnie, to see Belican, the carnival god. Because the young Connie is such a spoiled brat, she wanted to have Belican at home, even going to the extent that she threw Minnie away and have to lie that it was stolen from her just to convince her mother to get Belican for her.
Mom, someone stole me yesterday. You want another one, please?
Don't worry, my daughter. I will buy you another one.
When Connie was 11 years old, her mother left Manila without an explanation with Macho Escobar, her mother's friend. Connie diverted her attention to the carnival god named Bilkin for her to have someone she can call a friend. When she became 14 years old, Connie was evacuated because of the war was coming to Manila. At 15 years old, after the war, Connie and her family returned to the ruined house. She found Billiken in the orchard and was horrified seeing Billiken having two black holes at her stomach, making it look like two navels. Seeing the horrifying Billiken, Connie realized that her childhood was nothing as she thought it was, that it was never was happy. She sees her past as horrible when she associated it with a love affair of Machu and her mother in the past that make her to be like that horrible monster. After her honeymoon with Macho, Connie discovered the love letters which made her to seek Belican though she did not know how she had got there when she came. Connie, delusion because of her lies, grew up to seeing hallucinations everywhere she looked. In the final chapter, Kike Valero, since she knows all the Filipino in town, had the obligation to report to Concha about Connie's death.
Morning, señorita.
Yes, good morning. What brings you here?
I have some news for you. I think you wouldn't like it.
What is it?
Your daughter, Connie, she's dead.
Meanwhile, Tony felt guilty over Connie's death because he had pushed her to seek for the truth. He quitted his priesthood so he could not destroy other Connie. On the other hand, Rita even grew angrier when she found out that Connie is not dead and he has eloped with Paco because she knows that Mary will be suffering too if she knows about it. This revelation was written by Connie in her letter to Pepe. One soul must sacrifice for one soul to be free. Paco apologized to Connie and they wanted to start new life together. That's why Paco ended his relationship with Mary. And then, Connie went to Pepe's apartment asking for forgiveness for betraying the past. At the end, Macho shoot Concha and himself, and they both died.
The novel is set in Hong Kong and Manila, following the declaration of the Philippine sovereignty in 1946. Theme: The Woman Who Had Two Navels is a 1961 novella by Nick Joaquin, a national artist for literature and leading English language writer from the Philippines. It is considered a classic in Philippine literature. It was the recipient of the first Harry Stonehill Award. It tells the story of a Filipino elite woman who is hallucinating and is preoccupied with the notion that she has two navels or belly buttons in order to be treated as an extraordinary person.
Conflict of the woman with two navels. There are external and internal conflicts of Joaquin's masterpiece, which mirror the typical dilemma of an ordinary Filipino. One of the external conflicts of the story is when Connie condemns her mother after making an affair with Macho Escobar. Her troubled youth trigger her hallucinations. These external conflicts evoke Connie's internal struggles. She could hardly move on from her past.